Right then folks, Wednesday night's video. I know it's early Thursday morning on the UK. I think it's half 12, 1 o'clock, something like that. But I didn't get around to this. I've been box sorting tonight, sorting out other boxes of soldiers and that. So tonight, here we go. That's to go with the LRDG troops that I'm doing and the Jeep, which I've done in a previous video. This guy, he's the Matchbox Monty figure, and I've removed the head and I've put a Britain's Detail 8th Army figurehead on him, painted him up, based him up, and first attempt at doing eyes on these, if I show it, because I don't normally do the eyes because they go a bit googly, which some people do when they paint up and that, and obviously some guys do some really good job painting eyes on figures. So yeah, he's my commander that's going to go with the LRDG figures. I'll just leave him there, and then just a little break. I'm going to say this one is for an order for a customer that's with the other LRDG and the Jeep and that. I will be doing a truck for the LRDG, just waiting for that to arrive. That's not for an order, that's just as an experiment. I ain't done a truck before, so I'm going to do one again. And in between doing conversions for orders, what I did do was I thought I'd make a little figure. I saw one of these off Airfix Australian figures, and I think his stand was broken on this one. I've got a few where the blade's missing from the handle, the gun's missing from the arm. What I've done is I've cut this arm. This one I've had to pin because the plastic, normally Airfix figures, the plastic glues really well, but on this one it just wouldn't want to glue, it wouldn't hold, so I've drilled and pinned it. This little microphone, what do you call them, megaphones, came from the Britain's Detail helicopter pilot that I had loose from one of the helicopters. This surfboard, I know it's not to scale properly for the surfboard and it's not the right shape, but I did try and round it off to a surfboard shape. It looks more like an ironing board, but you get the idea. Came from a Britain's swap hip broken stretcher, hence why I kept the two little stands on the bottom. There was two stands here. Cut these ones off, rounded off the edge. The arm was broken on one of these, the carrier, but I kept the little pegs that where it sits on the ground. I kept them for the fins of the surfboard. Did a bit of research on the emblems on the surfboard. I put the 7th Cavalry emblem on there. Didn't really do the horse that well. I will work on getting these done better. Put the emblem on the shirt. Don't know if you can see in the picture, but in the film, this he wears his sunglasses in his top pocket. The hat, I believe, came in a box of bits from some models, Airfix models, etc. So yeah, I thought I'd put the megaphone loudspeaker in his hand and put a board in his other hand, Airfix figure. All I did was cut off the hat for the Australian figure and then put this hat on. It seemed to suit it quite well. And it's the character Lieutenant Colonel Gilmore from the film Apocalypse Now. I just thought, yeah, I'd do something different, because I am thinking of doing a Korean War, because I've got a few Britain's helicopters. I'm thinking of doing a MASH site with Korean war figures from the film MASH and the series on TV MASH. I've done some medics before with Britain's Detail, so I was thinking of doing a little setup with those and using the helicopters. But I will do some more of these from the film Apocalypse Now and from the Vietnam War. I'll dig out a load of broken figures, because I like to use the broken figures, and bring them back to life to see if I can do some Vietnam ones as well to go with this figure. But yeah, so only a short little video today, basically covering the LRDG. The only other thing I've got to do on the LRDG, I've got to finish this guy. It's an officer, he was to go with the other figures. Got to trim up round the neck, put some more green stuff in to hide the seam. And I'm going to put him with another guy with a Vickers gun on a base, very similar to the Britain's Detail Vickers gun with a base. But that's another one I've got to finish off, ready for to go with the LRDG. And I think I might do a Lewis gun, but never, you know, I might try to do a Lewis gun, but you never know, I might do it with a Vickers. But yeah, there's the figures from the last few days. This was just purely for fun and pleasure, something different. I had a bit of fun making that one. This is to go with the LRDG. And for the next video, which I think is on Sunday, I shall be showing you the playset of the SAS Iranian embassy that how far I've got with it so far. But yeah, so this is Wednesday night's video, early Thursday morning in the UK. But thanks for watching. Plenty more videos to come. Thanks. Bye.